Hi there! Today we're going to be learning some more sight words that kindergartners learn in the second 9 weeks of kindergarten. For each word, we will spell the word by saying the names of the letters. Then we'll say the word, we'll write the word, and then after we have spelled, said, and written a few words, we'll stop and see how we can use sight words to read sentences. The first sight word that we're looking at today is the word my. M-Y, my. Let's write the word my together. M-Y. That spells the sight word my. Will you spell and say my with me? M-Y, my. Now it's your turn. You spell and say my. Great job. The next sight word we'll learn is the word as. A-S. Spells as. Now let's write the word as. A-S. Spells as. Will you spell and say as with me? A-S, as. Now it's your turn. You spell and say as. Great job. The next sight word that we will spell and say is with. The word with is spelled W-I-T-H, with. Now let's write the word with. W-I-T-H, with. Will you please spell and say with me? W-I-T-H, with. Now you spell, then say the word with. Great work. Let's read one more sight word before we read a sentence. This is the word white. White is a color word, of course. Let's spell and say white. W-H-I-T-E. White. Let's write the word white. W-H-I-T-E. Spells white. Will you spell and say white with me? W-H-I-T-E. White. Now it's your turn. Great job. Now let's use the sight words that we have learned so far to spell and say a sentence, or rather read a sentence. The first sentence that we will read with the sight words we've learned so far is come. We always start a sentence with a capital letter. There's our capital C in come. Come with me. And every sentence has to end with punctuation. In this sentence, the punctuation is a period. Sometimes the punctuation can be a question mark. Sometimes the punctuation can be an exclamation point. But every sentence ends with punctuation. This sentence says, come with me. Will you read the sentence with me? Come with me. Now it's your turn. You read the sentence. I hope you read, come with me. And we never forget our punctuation at the end of a sentence. Let's read another sentence together. The next sentence we'll say, my, which is a sight word, but we have to start with a capital letter at the beginning of a sentence. My has to start with capital M. My hat is as white as what? What can our hat be as white as? My hat is as white as snow. And we have to have a punctuation mark. In this case, it's another period. This sentence says, my hat is as white as snow. Can you read this sentence by yourself? I hope you read the sentence. My hat is as white as snow. And we never leave off the punctuation. Now let's learn some more sight words that we can use to read some more sentences. The next sight word that we will learn is the word what. The word what is spelled W-H-A-T. What. Let's write the word what. W-H-A-T. That spells the sight word what. Will you spell and say what with me? W-H-A-T. What. Now you spell and say what. Good job. The next sight word we'll learn is the word his. H-I-S spells his. Now let's write the sight word his. H-I-S. His. Now you spell and say his. Great work. The next sight word we'll read is the word they. T-H-E-Y spells the word they. Can you spell and say they on your own? Let's write the word they. T-H-E-Y. What sight word did we just write? They. Let's spell and say they together. T-H-E-Y. They. Great work. Let's learn one more sight word before we read another sentence. This is the word one. It's a number word. There's only one word spelled O-N-E, and that is the number word one. Let's write the number word one. O-N-E spells the number word one. Will you spell and say one with me? O-N-E, one. Now let's read another sentence that we can read using the sight words that we've already learned. Remember, every sentence has to start with a capital letter. This sentence will start with the word what, W-H-A-T, but it has to start with a capital W. What is his name. What kind of punctuation should we use at the end of this sentence? This sentence is asking a question, so we put a question mark at the end of this sentence. The sentence says, "What is his name?" Can you read this sentence with me? What is his name? This sentence said, "What is his name?" And we never forget our punctuation. Let's learn a few more sight words now. The next sight word that we'll learn is the word now. N-O-W spells the word now. Let's write the word now together. N-O-W. Now. Can you spell and say now with me? N-O-W. Now. Now it's your turn. You spell and say now. Great work. Our next sight word is the word at. A-T. At is a high frequency word. We could sound out the word at, but we'll see the word at so many times in simple text that we're reading. We need to have it memorized so that we don't have to sound it out. This is the word at. A-T. At. Let's write the word at. A-T. Spells at. Will you spell and say at? I hope you spelled and said at. The last sight word that we'll learn in this video is the word to. It's another number word. This word does not mean to go to a place. This word means that there's two of something. 1, 2. A number word. Let's spell the word to. T-W-O. What does that spell? 2. You spell the number word 2. Now let's spell the number word 2 together. T-W-O. 2. Let's read one more sentence before we review all the words that we've learned in the second 9 weeks of kindergarten. Let's read this sentence. It starts with the sight word now, but we have to make sure that that sight word starts with a capital letter when it's the first word in a sentence. N-O-W. Now. Now, 2 cats are with. What do you think the 2 cats are with? Me. And I feel strongly about that, so I'm going to use an exclamation point. When I read my sentence, I'll have to read my sentence with strong feeling. Now 2 cats are with me. I read it with strong feeling because of this exclamation point. Will you read this sentence with strong feeling with me? Now 2 cats are with me. I hope you read the sentence. Now 2 cats are with me. We never forget our punctuation. Before this video is over, Let's go over all the sight words we've learned in the whole second 6 weeks of kindergarten. We'll go over the words in this video as well as the others that we had already learned in the second 6 weeks. For each word, I will spell and say the word. The words are, those are not the words we've already learned. Here they are. The words are M-E, me. W-A-S, was. F-O-R, for. G-R-A-Y, gray. C-O-M-E, come. O-N, on. A-R-E, are. P-I-N-K, pink. W-I-T-H, with. There's a sight where we already know, A-R-E, are. T-W-O, to. W-H-A-T, what. A-S, as. M-Y, my. A-T, at. N-O-W, now. T-H-E-Y, they. W-H-I-T-E, white. H-I-S, his. And O-N-E, one. Now, I will put each word on the screen, and you see if you can say the word before I do. Me. Was. For. Gray. Come. On. Are. Pink. My. As. With. White. What? His. They. One. Now. At. And to. Those are all the words we've learned so far in the second 9 weeks of kindergarten. For parents and teachers out there who are wondering why we teach sight words, there are 3 reasons that we might teach a word as a sight word. One reason could be that the word does not follow the regular English language phonics rules and cannot be sounded out. 2, it actually is a high frequency word, and even though it can be sounded out, it is seen so often in simple text that memorization is faster and easier for beginning readers. 3. It does follow phonics rules, but early readers have probably not learned these more complicated spelling patterns yet. Early readers are not able to sound the word out, but still need to know how to read the word so they can read simple texts. For these reasons, sight words should never be sounded out. When students are learning sight words, they should spell, spell out the word by saying the names of the letters in the word. Students should try to get a picture of the whole word in their head to memorize the word for speed. I hope you enjoyed learning sight words today. Come back for more next time.